Hello, I'm Justin, and today I'm going to be playing the Ace Attorney games. I have had this trilogy in my library for such a long time, but I haven't gotten around to playing it. Playing it properly. I'll fully disclose that like 2 or 3 years ago, I played the first, I think, 2 episodes of the first game with some of my friends on Discord. But that being said, I remember very little about those 2 episodes, so me solving the cases is basically gonna be blind. But I had a big Danganronpa phase for quite a while, and I hate to admit it because I know fans of that game have not the best reputation, but I do love those games and I will defend them even to this day. And I feel like that and Phoenix Wright are kind of like the 2 big trial games, and I love solving mysteries and all that, so I'm super excited to play. But yeah, I feel like that's all I have to say. I'll probably mess with the audio a bit so everything's balanced properly, but hopefully it's okay for now. And yeah, we'll start a new game. 2001, wow. Episode 1. Okay. And oh! Someone's already dead. Oh shit. Damn it, why me? I can't get caught, not like this. Oh, I've gotta find someone to pin this on. Oh wait, is it Otto? Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. Okay, I need to change that in settings. I didn't know it was automatic. August 3rd, 9:47, District Court. Oh, there we go. Defendant Lobby number 2. Boy, am I nervous. Right. Oh, hiya, Chief. Phew, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you, and your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean, you knew the defendant before this case? Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I don't know why I said it with that. Okay, I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over! My life, everything, it's all over! Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death, despair, oh! I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna die! It sounds like he wants to die. Thanks, I did not get that. Yeah. Oh! But... oh my god, this face. Nick! Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished! I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? The person responsible for your girlfriend's death. The newspapers say it was you. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts, my best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself into trouble. One thing I can say, though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That and I owe him one, which is why I took the case, to clear his name. And that's just what I'm going to do. Okay, love the determination. August 3rd, 10 a.m. Okay, so just a bit later. Oh! Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The, defense is ready, Your Honor. Ahem. Mr. Wright? This is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm, a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain I can't read. Ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Gulp. Handshaking. Eyesight fading. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. Larry Butts, right? The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Oh my god, you're all gonna see, like, how I have no knowledge of, court jargon. But you know what? We'll figure it out. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? Phew, I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover to cover so many times. It's... Wait. Uh-oh. No way, I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim. Of course I know the victim's name. I, just forgot, temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Okay, so tab. Just press tab to check it any time, okay? Okay, thanks. Attorney's badge. No one would believe I was defense attorney if I didn't carry this. Cindy. Okay, what... I feel like we should know her last name as well. That would be... Oh, maybe profiles? Time of death, July 31st, 4 to 5 p.m. Cause of death, loss of blood due to blunt trauma. Cindy Stone. Okay, interesting haircut, okay. A model, she lived in an apartment by herself. Okay, Mia Fey, age 27, chief attorney at Fey & Co., my boss, and a very good defense attorney. Larry Butts, 23, we know. So we've known him since we were born? Because I remember Phoenix being like, in the 23 years I've known him, blah blah. 22, Winston Payne. The prosecutor for this case lacks presence, generally bad at getting his points across. Okay, that's good for me. Okay, perfect. It's so weird that it's backspace instead of escape. I can probably change that, but... Okay. Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case? Cinderblock. Oh my god. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was hit with a blunt object. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. That doesn't matter. Well then. First, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne?
Yes, Your Honor?
As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was?
The murder weapon was the statue of the Thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim.
I see. The court accepts it into evidence. Statue added to the court record. Okay, a statue in the shape of a thinker. It's rather heavy. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use tab to check the court record frequently. Okay. Oh. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution calls the defendant Mr. Butts to the stand. Chief. Oh, that's me. Okay. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh, Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Hey Larry, please don't fuck this up. Ahem. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy. We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet. Cleopatra and... why can't I speak? We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony. Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumped. She wasn't taking my phone calls. Or seeing me, ever. What did you anyway? Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. Like you know anything about that. In fact, oh actually he would. Okay, never mind, ignore that, that wasn't a good roast. It's fine. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them, the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies. All of it. Lies. I don't believe a word of it. Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Okay, apparently arrived home from Paris on July 30th, okay. Indeed. She appears to have returned the day before the murder. Thanks for repeating that. Dude, no way. The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Daddies? Sugar? Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle, as she should. Dude. We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Okay. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I... Let's stop him. My client has no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case. Oof, wince. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That cheating she-dog. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, and when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. Okay, well, don't be saying that. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I believe the accused's motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is not good looking. Wow, I can't read today. Okay, please excuse me. I get nervous. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Gulp. Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did, and maybe I didn't. Uh-oh, he went. What do I do? I feel like we want to stop him from answering. I'll send him a signal. Lie like a dog. Well, see, it's like this. I don't remember. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have done that. You don't remember? Well then, we'll just have to remind you. I got a bad feeling about this. We have a witness that can prove he did go to the victim's apartment that day. Yeah, why did I do that? I don't... Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness? The man who found the victim's body, just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Oh. Order in the court. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sawit to the stand. Ah, bruh. Okay, so is this like a game where you see the murderer? You see the murderer and then you're just trying to solve, like, figure out how the case happened? Because in Danganronpa you're trying to find out who, and then also, like, how it happened. Yeah, like, that's not an issue for me. I'm just wondering. Mr. Sawit, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is this correct? Oh yes, newspapers, yes. Mr. Sawit, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Ooh, okay. So do we have to, like, point out what's wrong? I was going door to door, selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing the apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Of course he did. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. Okay, so you called the police immediately, phone was, or you want to call the police immediately and the phone wasn't working, okay. I went to a nearby park and found the public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. No then, that's not... Right? Didn't it say she was killed between 4 p.m. and 5 p.m.? So if... unless Larry was in the apartment for like several hours after he killed her, then like that doesn't make sense. Okay. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there. Larry, why didn't you tell the... Oh, well that was our fault. Like, Phoenix, don't be... What? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Yes, you can! Oh my god. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Of course there was. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sawit used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. Okay. Blackout record added to the court record. Electricity to Miss Stone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the... Yeah, so they believe she died between 4 and 5, so it couldn't have been 1 p.m. Am I misunderstanding, or is that like... Because I'm assuming the first case is supposed to be easy, so... Okay. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes, yes, Your Honor? You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor? Alright, right, this is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, you exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Okay, bless. Lies? What? He was lying? Oh my god. Phoenix, I'm gonna have to carry you. Your client is innocent, right? And that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? She just told you. You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. I think I know what it is already. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Okay. Open the court record with tab, then point out contradictions in the testimony. Okay. 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 Okay, I see. So, is that like our life at the top? Present. Okay. Okay. One not moving dead. fright and found myself unable to go inside. Immediately. Okay. Okay, that makes sense because you said noon to. It said noon to 6. It was out, and it was at 1. Okay. 1 p.m. Okay. Oh, is that what he sounds like? Hold it! 1 p.m.? Are you certain? Yes, absolutely. He seems really confident. 1 p.m.? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Right, doesn't that seem strange to you? Present some evidence to contradict him. Yeah. So tab. Yeah, it's right here. Right? Wait, no, where was it? Yeah, 4 to 5 p.m. Right there. You found the body at 1 p.m.? You're sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Okay, Sass. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at some time after 4 p.m. There's no body to find at 1 p.m. Okay. Is the court really a place to be making jokes? I love it though. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? Oh, that. Oh. So he does sound like that. This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. Okay, well, that's a big thing, yeah. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Yeah, he was so confident. Mr. Sawit? Why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Oh wait, no, I was mixing up his voice. Gee, that's a really good question. Great job, Wright? Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do, point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one, and their whole story falls apart. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? Bruh. Okay. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. What? There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. But wasn't the power out? Okay. Can I present this? Okay, wait, maybe I'll press him first. Oh wait, no, I can't. Oh, okay, so I have to wait. That's later. Okay, yeah, my bad. He's just saying it now, I can't do anything. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. Okay. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. No. I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a taped program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Right. You know what to do. I've got this one. Yeah, he's not very good at lying. Come on. Time of discovery. Hey, yeah, I heard the time. Can I press? I just want to press to see, like, what he says. Are you sure it was a television and not a radio? Well, no. I guess it might have been a radio. Incidentally, there was no radio on the premises. There was only one large television. Right. I can't put my finger on it, but something about this seems fishy. You know exactly what's up. Something about hearing the television. The witness has testified. He heard the time. No, No, let's go back. Okay, let's present... Yeah, so he's saying the television was 3 hours behind, so he's saying it was 4 p.m., but electricity was out, so like... Hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. Ah, dumbass, what? You couldn't have heard a television or a video. Oh, gah! The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sawit? No, I find it quite puzzling myself, quite. Wait, I remember now. Mr. Sawit? The court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. Get him? That, and you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Sawit. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. Okay, what's going on now? Actually, I didn't hear the time, I saw it. There's a table clock in the apartment. Wasn't there? Or wasn't there? Is he asking? Okay. Yeah, the killer... oh, sorry, now I'm all frazzled. Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. What? That must have been what I saw. Hello? You saw a clock? I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. Okay. So, do we present the statue? I didn't hear the time I saw it. There's a table clock in the apartment. I mean, he said he didn't go in. But, like, I guess he could have seen it from, like, the entrance. So I'm just gonna... The killer used it to hit the victim. The table clock? The murder weapon? Yes, the table clock that was used as a weapon. That's what I just said. Did you doze off in the middle of my testimony or something? Something's fishy here, yeah. No, girl. That was not what you saw. Do I present this? Yeah, right? Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was a statue. Now how is this supposed to be a clock? You with your objections and your evidence, just who do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Solid. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may... Yes, Mr. Payne? As the witness stated, the statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it, and it says the time out loud. Oh. What? No. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies. Then how would Mr. Solid know it without, like, messing with it or touching it? I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright? It appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Oh my lord. You should be fired. Do you have any problems with his testimony now? Yes. Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. Sorry, I'm immature. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Exactly, that's what I said. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Okay, I'm just so good. I'm so good. Okay, anyway. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it. Prove I went in there. I'll do better than that. I can prove you're the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Oh shit. Why is every single jury member, like, the same person? Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Sawit, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. I scream.
Well, what's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture.
Baseless? Just look at the witness's face. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never... Look, the clock. I heard no... I mean, I saw... Oh, shit. What? Shut up, shut up, shut up! I hate you. It was him, I tell you. I saw him. He killed her, and he should burn. Burn! Give him death. I was not expecting him to rip his hair off. What the Okay. Order. Order in the court, I say.
Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claim.
Mr. Wright? Your Honor? You claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. I'd better think through it carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Sawit heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply... Oh, why is this flashing? I'd say try sounding the clock, right? Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I asked the court to listen very carefully. Beep. I think it's 8:25. Oh shit! That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Okay, right? And then right now it's past 8:25, right? Okay. Well, he is the thinker after all. So we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now?
Yeah, it's 11:25.
Ack! As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sawit heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sawit, try to talk your way out of this one. Ha ha! You forgot one thing. Uh-oh, what's he talking about now? While it may seem like that clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. He's right. How am I gonna prove that? Damn it, I was so close. Mr. Wright? It seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Oh my god, shut your mouth. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately... What? This ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sawit. I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal. A criminal! You lawyers are all slime. Just like your hair, what the fuck? Grr, I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. What? No. Okay, we'll stop here, because I have to go somewhere. But this is so fun, oh my god. Yeah, I really don't remember any of this. I feel like when I played it on call, like, my friend solved everything and I was kind of just, like, streaming it. But yeah, I love solving things. It's so fun. Okay, I feel like I'll probably post, like, once or twice a week, because I'm working 52 hours a week, so I'm exhausted most of the time and usually don't have time to record or even play video games. I just finished playing Night in the Woods, which was like, my playthrough was like 16 hours, and it literally, I started it at the end of April and just finished it right now. Today was July, what day is today? Today is July 8th, so that gives you a kind of idea of how busy I am, but I will definitely try my best to get the next episode out soon. Yeah, thanks for watching. It's so fun. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.